This is ridiculous. This is it.
I'm so damn lost.
Never been here before, have no clue.
I don't know if I can get over this. I need a push-pull.
I knew they'd set up right here. I mean, that thing's so gone. Look how gone it
They
is.
hit it like they've never seen it before. It's a crazy thing.
We just went under this bridge. It was very, very low.
I bent my shaft. Finally get one. They were so awful. I was fixing to give up too. Oh my God, it's a giant. It's a giant. This is my third fish in about 10 minutes.
This is like done deal.
It is day number 1. Practice here at the Pasquotank. We caught him here last year, so looking forward to getting out here. But hey, one of the biggest things that I'm gonna be looking for in practice, and I think a lot of people will be, is it's not waves. I mean, waves are important. Like obviously you can see the sound is getting absolutely pounded right now. But the biggest thing that I'm gonna be looking for when I come in here is going to be water inflows. We're in the Perquimans now, and last night I was able to pull this to the higher inflow rates, and you can see that the back of the Perquimans has the most amount of fresh water in the region. Like, you know, you have, obviously Elizabeth City has some, all these major creeks have that water coming in, and that's really important because right now, I mean, you can even taste it. Like when I dip my hand in the water, at the mouth of the Perquimans, you can taste a little bit of salinity. Not ideal for catching big old sacks, a largemouth. So the further up these rivers you get, in my opinion, the better it's gonna be. And that's public information, but you know, you've heard on YouTube guys running way up and catching them pretty good, but I think the salinity is gonna be a big factor this time around. Even just a small amount, like when you slide this bar back, and you see all these little creeks. That one feeds from that lake right here. I mean, that one obviously you can't really fish, but if you just find like those little tiny ones, like even canals, like little ones just like that, they're gonna be a pretty big deal this week, in my opinion. Oh. Oh. My first cast ever with a full cast poison. Hey, sweetie.
Any nibbles?
I had one bite me at the mouth, dude, and on scope it looked mega, and I leaned into it, and then it just came off. So I'm wondering if it might have been. Do you have a lot of gar here?
A lot of gar. I saw a bunch of gar on that whole way.
Did you get a bite?
I caught 3-pounder on the bridge.
That bridge?
That bridge right there.
Did you taste the water at the mouth?
No.
Salty.
Is it really?
I'm telling you, salty. Wow. Hey, have you seen, there's a new bait that people are smashing them on here. It's called a koiki.
No, I've never done one. No, I don't have any.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to borrow one?
Yeah, I haven't been throwing it at all. Is it any good?
I feel like I've heard people catching them on it.
How do you rig it? I haven't seen any videos of how you rig it.
See, that's tricky. I don't really know.
Everybody seems to be a pro at it. They're made.
Yeah.
All you do is you just throw it out there and you count to 10, Kyle.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I've learned.
Yeah. I think I got a koiki in my eye. I literally have a koiki stuck in my eyeball. Oh, dude, I got something in my eye. We're up here, buddy. I'm telling you that. mean, look, I'm not saying it's a big one, but it's potentially a start. I'm not saying it's a big one. I'm really not. All right, get over this. No, I honestly don't think I can. I wonder if I just hammered it, if I could get the ass end to come over it. I mean, we're up here, I guess it's worth a shot. I don't know, I think we might be in deep trouble if we try this. In deep trouble, my friend. Why did this tree have to fall? That's a send. Ooh. Hey, I mean, we're back here. Maybe it's absolutely fire. Probably unlikely, but it's possible that like so many bass moved up here because of the salinity. That's my hope. I wonder how many times I'll say salinity today. Dude, these fish are untouched. I gotta take my hook off. I mean, it's not a giant, but 3-pounder. The salinity mad. Oh, I got one. Oh my God, it's a giant. It's a giant. Dude, it's a giant. You've gotta be kidding me. Dude, it's a good one. Jesus, I gotta take the hook off. This is my third fish in about 10 minutes. We did it. Somehow. I got it. Oh my God, I'm almost there. I need a push pull. Dude, they're back here, dude. Like, really, they are. This is a potential spot for sure. Out of here. Again, not a giant, a solid fish. Solid fish. We just went under this bridge that was very, very low. Day one for me, a lot of the time is just like doing crazy stuff, but it's all calculated. Obviously I was using the deep dive app because I think with the salinity being so high in the Pasquotank, you know, like I talked about this morning, those heavier inflows of water, it's gonna play a factor in keeping and bringing fish up into these creeks away from that salinity. So hopefully we can find a Little isolated deal with a bunch of big ones up here. I bent my shaft.
All right, here we go, day 2, Albemarle Sound, Pasquotank River. Well, they call it the Pasquotank River, but there's 7 major rivers you could fish on this place. And when I say this place is huge, we made an hour drive by truck just to fish one little creek on the opposite side of the sound here. And I need a good finish this week. It's really, you stay close to home. I mean, within 2 to 3 miles of the launch ramp, or you run really, really far and try to win the tournament. So yesterday, day 1 of practice, I probably had 17, 18 pounds or so, doing the frog thing, caught some on a swim bait. But here's the big thing about this place, is there's a hard saltwater line. And those 7 major rivers, only about the last back 10 to 5% of it is good, which means that's where the fresh water is. I mean, there is a hard line. I mean, I fish all the way down these rivers and you just stop getting bites. You put your finger in the water and taste it, and it is super, super salty. North Carolina is in a drought season right now. They haven't had rain here in a very long time. So last night, what was really cool is I pulled up stream flow. I rarely use stream flow, only when you have really heavy rains or lack of rains. I pulled up stream flow, and this is literally pointing out where the freshest, cleanest water is, and that's where the bass want to live. They're not out there swimming with the sharks, stripers, and dolphins. They're going to be back in the very backs of these creeks. So this morning, I decided to go to a smaller kind of river, and it's got that nice green flow to it. So green is moderate flow, blue is a real low flow. I was in this creek here yesterday, and yellow is really, really good freshwater flow. Unfortunately, those 2 yellow rivers are on the opposite side of the sound, 60 to 90 miles away. And when you have a 5+ mile an hour wind on this place, you ain't getting there. So my approach this week is stay very, very close to home, or travel just far enough to get away from the pressure, but not far enough to where you're driving 90 miles to break stuff and not get back to the weigh-in. So yesterday, we learned a lot. Today, we're gonna apply that on this river. We may launch 2 or 3 times today. We're in search of that nice, fresh, clean, fresh water. Beautiful morning, north wind overnight. It's a little chilly this morning, being June, but fish should be biting back here. And that's the thing, is you hop in your truck, you go fish the back 10% of each and every river, and you try to find a place where you can hunker down, get there safely, catch a nice bag, 18, 20, 20+ pounds, and make it home safely. So that's what we're in search of today. I was actually catching swimbait fish on docks yesterday, and I did the old taste test. Oh, dude, that's so salty. This drought is literally pushing them to the very, very backs where that freshwater inflow is. Hard to get bites like going into the creek. Like you get one bite, and then from there on you get more bites. It's when you're out here toward the salt, it's hard to find where they start to live. It's probably smarter to go to the very back and work out. Wow. 30 feet of water in the river. Well, we're gonna be under this bridge for that many bridge pilots. It's a nice one. Limit of those with the big one. It's a long way. So the last tournament, last practice, after day 1, I went all in on a swim bait. Finished dead last in the last tournament on a swim bait. And it scares me to death to commit to this thing. I caught a bunch of 3s like that yesterday, and 3s are pretty gold. You catch a couple big ones. I mean, that swim bait was brand new yesterday, and it is toe up. gosh. Dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, that fish is hot. Like the water's super warm, 80 degrees. I need to stop setting the hook on these. I feel like there's a bunch here. I mean, that's just 2 sets of pilings and there's 9, 10. That's a nice one. Post spawner. This run ain't too bad. I mean, it's far, but it's not too bad. I mean, they're nice ones. They're not huge ones. It's good to keep this in my back pocket in case the conditions line up. I mean, let me just show you real quick. So as the crow flies, we are 30 miles, but this is like 14 miles just out of the main river where we're launching. And there's another 20 miles of getting your brains beat in. These 3.5 and 4 pounders we're catching on the bridge. It's not working. All right, let's roll. Mudfish. Nasty thing, dude. Oh, these things are so nasty. This stuff all looks good here. Problem with this is it's like a, well, I mean, it's a river, but compared to the rest of this place, I mean, this is just a creek. It's probably like 5 miles long. And this is a good, 45-mile run from takeoff. So in my head right now, it's like I saw what I needed to see, caught some nice ones on that bridge, but I can't run all the way over there just for that. So now we're gonna relocate. We're gonna get out of this creek, this river, and go choose one of the 7 main river arms that's got that nice freshwater flow to it. So on the way there, I'm gonna pull up the wave impacts map and really see what the wind is gonna do, because it's been changing every day. I've been looking since the past 7, 8 days, and it's constantly changing. So that helps me determine, all right, we're gonna spend our time far, or we're gonna spend our time close. So we might just end up by the ramp there and do a lot of the stuff that we learned in the last couple days, swim baiting bridges and docks, and then skipping a frog way back in the stuff. All right, let's roll. Set up right here. I'm not gonna say it because I did last week and finished last. I mean, that thing's so gone. Look how gone it is. This is strong. Nice one. Heck yeah. Boats around. This is like done deal. That's big. We are locked. Look at that. Both of these are brand new. Yesterday, today. Don't take a swim bait, Chris. You're gonna finish last. I get to call home and tell my wife we're doing this again. fishing like an hour and a half, 2 hours without a bite. And there's definitely like I was saying this morning, there's a wall you hit. So I started working my way out of this main river, and I'm starting to see more crabs and less bait fish. So we're starting to get a little saltier here going out towards the sound. All in all, pretty good day. Caught a couple nice ones and some really, really solid limit fillers. But tomorrow I think I'm gonna switch some things up. Looking at that stream flow map, like I said, you know, that area we caught those nice ones in. There's a nice little push of freshwater, natural freshwater drains that drain into the back of that creek there. And the other river is like 60, 70 miles away, but it's got a lot of fresh water coming through it, and it's so far away from the Atlantic Ocean in this whole sound. That's where they catch a lot of the big bags. So I'm gonna keep an eye on the wind effects and wave impacts. And if we get a calm day, heck, you know, it's worth making that super, super long run out there. So we've got a place to fish kind of medium range, 30 miles away. We've got a place to fish 5 miles away for those windy days. And tomorrow I'm gonna look for those super, super far spots. We need over 20 pounds a day in this derb.
Okay, we're here at the Albemarle Sound, Pasquotank River. Fished here last year, first time. We're back again. It's in the summertime though. Different time of year, so it's gonna be a little different weight. You know, last year the weights were really good on the top end. Kind of got tougher on down the leaderboard, but we've had 2 days of practice so far. This is day number 3. It's been really tough for me. I practiced somewhat close to the ramp. Today we have ventured off pretty far. Not super, super far, but we're still like 50 miles from the boat ramp right now. It's kind of a last ditch effort, I would say, to find something good. I can tell the bite's pretty tough close to the ramp, so I think there's been a lot of salt water come in. I'm not familiar with this place, so it's hard to exactly say what's going on. Think of the summertime, the salt pushes in, and it's okay to, you know, be far from the ramp like we are, but one thing to really keep in mind for me and everybody else in the field when we're at this tournament is the wind. And the wind is probably the biggest key here, hindering you from making a long run, because you're not going to get much time to fish. And it's very, very rough. It's basically like being out in the ocean when you're running. So that being said, we're far away right now. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, we're gonna fish up here, and you know the wind's gonna blow, so you just got to keep that in mind. You're not going to get a whole lot of time, but you got to be around fish. So we'll get it going. I got a bite quick. Find somewhere where I can just like halfway survive, catch some, you know, catch some 2 and 3 pounders. I can already, even though those are too small runts. You get a bite and you go an hour without one. I can get like 5 or 6 bites in a row where you're like, okay, there's several fish around you. That's kind of what you're looking for. Well, especially if you're making a long run. I know on these shallower trees, it's not a bait deal. It's just like, you gotta just throw it around a fish. That's 2 decent bites on a frog. Just hooked one. I caught one on this damn bridge back here. About 3 pounds. Another ramp. Here we go. The adventure continues.
on the Sound. Ramp number 2. That's all I've done this week is change ramps, but it's been so tough. It's been so hard to get bit. Just finding something solid you can just run to. I mean, most places you get like a couple bites. That's just kind of it, not a ton. So, I don't know. We're gonna run back here, way up in the Roanoke. Never been here before, have no clue. I hear guys catch them in here, but I'm just gonna run a pretty good hit in here and kind of feel it out probably the rest of the day. And at least one day, if it's calmer, I can maybe make this run. It may not be tomorrow. If I find anything, I may not find anything, but if I did, I'll just go fill it out. First Roanoke bass. Poor thing. That's about how the week's gone right there. I think this is the only river on the whole giant system that's got current in it, which is kind of cool. That's just not what you want to see. Oh, that's not a bass. Bowfin. Thank you. It's the best thing that's happened to me all day. Big bite in practice, first day off that bridge. Never got another one. And then I came down and started fishing some dock and lost one. And then I went a little bit later, just right down the way, caught one, and then I just kind of ran out of stuff to fish. But it kind of told me that, hey, all the fish they don't all live out or back in this creek. You know, they could be out here, possibly. Maybe a sign. Not a big fish, but I'll take 5 of them right there. I mean, they hit it like they've never seen it before. It's the crazy thing. But putting it around one, it's almost impossible. Just spinning around. You get one bite every so often. About an hour goes by and you finally get one. All right, we're wrapping up practice. Tough per usual. Got some bites. I mean, y'all saw me catch a few fish, but nothing solid, you know, just one here, one there. Most of the time I'm optimistic. I don't have a lot of optimism right now. It's gonna be tough, you know, just to even get around some. So I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of scratching my head. Like I said, man, it's been like that all year. Just got to piece it together in the tournament, try a little bit of everything. Been to a lot of different rivers, and I have no clue where we're gonna go tomorrow. So that's the practice report. Hope y'all enjoy the show.